I'm Jenny Carlson here at Boone Pickens Stadium, where Oklahoma State has defeated Baylor 59-24. It was homecoming this weekend, and nobody does homecoming bigger or better than Oklahoma State, and the Cowboys made sure that they did homecoming pretty well as well. In front of the second largest crowd in school history, the Cowboys dominated the 90th homecoming game in OSU history. The Cowboys sported gray helmets, orange jerseys, and gray pants. First time with the orange jerseys, they look sharp in their uniforms and pretty sharp on the field. They open with a 99-yard drive after their defense makes a big stand. Joe Randall caps it with a 2-yard run. Oklahoma State takes an early 7-0 lead. On the ensuing kickoff, Levi Norwood fumbles for the Baylor Bears. After a little scrum, Andre May comes up with the ball at the 13-yard line, and the Cowboys have a short field. 2 plays later, feel-good story of the year. Kai Staley, a guy who's had his knee operated on and been through a lot with the rehab, scores from 18 yards out on a pass from Brandon Whedon. He finally gets his touchdown, and the Cowboys lead 14-0.
All I can say is finally. Been here 4 years. Everybody, of course, knows my story. Just glad to finally get that first touchdown, and that it was a great experience. You know, Coach tells us all the time to act like we've been there. Well, I tell him if I get there, I don't know how to act. So I didn't know how to act when I got there. You know, I just celebrated and thanked the man above finally getting me to that place in my life.
Late in the first quarter, Joseph Randall with another touchdown, this one from 62 yards out. It's his second of 4 touchdowns, back-to-back 4-touchdown games for Joe Randall. At the end of the first quarter, Oklahoma State leads 21-0. Early in the second quarter, Baylor is threatening, but Justin Gilbert comes up with the huge interception in the end zone. He returns at 27 yards, and Oklahoma State has the ball back. The Oklahoma State defense comes up with 5 turnovers Saturday, 3 fumbles, 2 interceptions. On a 4th down play, Brandon Whedon looks to, his favorite target, Justin Blackmon, fade to black in the corner of the end zone. It's reviewed, but it stands. It's the first of 2 touchdowns for Blackmon. 13 catches for 172 yards. Oklahoma State leads 28-0. Right before halftime, Joseph Randall finds the end zone once again, this time from 7 yards out. He has 14 carries for 152 yards on the day. Cowboys dominating at halftime, 35-0. In the third quarter, Joseph Randall scores from 7 yards out, and Blackmon scores another touchdown in the corner, making it 49-3. Now into the fourth quarter, the subs are in, but it's a good sub. Herschel Sims goes 81 yards, his first career touchdown as a Cowboy. Cowboy running backs run wild on this day. 27 carries for 327 yards rushing. 2 running backs going over 100 yards. Cowboys roll 59-24. They go to 8-0 for the first time since 1945. The defense allows 622 yards, but with 5 turnovers forced and 3 stops inside the 5-yard line, this was a defensive day for the Cowboys.
Really proud of the way our defense played today. I think that they showed a lot of heart. You know, they were really good in the red zone when they didn't want to give anything up, and we talked to them all the time about fight right till the end, and so stopping them on the goal line the first of the game, and then the interception in the end zone by Gilbert, and then another turnover they forced down the 1-yard line.
Right, we've seen that come across ESPN, ODE in Stillwater, so you know that's always motivations. I mean, it just keeps us going.
We talked about it as a defense, and said what better stage than to prove it, against number 2 offense in the country, against a Heisman candidate. So we took it on the defense just to go out and show people that we have a defense.
What is it about your guys in the red zone?
Well, one, they're getting great coaching from Joe DeForest and Jason Jones and Glenn Spencer. Our secondary and linebackers are doing a tremendous job. And, sometimes you got to be a little bit patient. Everybody wants to blitz in the red zone, and when you do, you get hung out there a little bit. And we played zone a little bit, and they threw it into coverage, and we ended up getting a pick.
I think Bill Young's coaching some, too. You mentioned
well, we got D-line. They're overcoming my coaching.
Appreciate it.
I really felt like I didn't get tackled the first half thanks to our offensive line. They did great. I didn't hear them call none of their names to come in here. They should have all been in here because they had a great day. I mean, they opened up a lot of holes today. They did a great job. Now, that's a question that I might have to say I've never done that before. I've also never had an offensive line like this either. So, I mean, my job is so easy right now. I mean, just pass protect and run through wide open holes, you know, so I thank God for that.